About writing, I often find myself not only living and working every day, but I find myself always creating, not by any sort of pressure or any sort of imposition. I always find myself creating consistently. It is a driving force that is in me for some inexplicable reason. You have to be consequent to who you are. Each one of us is a universe. My father used to say that all of us, we are an universe of possibilities, right? And we all have endless potential, I believe, 100%. But in my case, I found myself always creating. I need to tap into my creative energy on the daily basis. I don't know why, but I just do. And in terms of writing, I believe that it has to be related to the fact that my father was not only the love of my life, my father was a great mind, an inquisitive mind. He was always reading and writing. He was a great journalist and a political advisor and a thinker and a columnist and an interviewer, right? He wore different hats, like I wear different hats. I don't even know how to explain it, but I think the writing is coming from him to some degree. Um, from God, from the Lord above, but it's something that comes to me, and I need to get it out of my system. And in terms of the plays that I'm writing, I'm developing 10 different plays. I started with Love, Quarrels, and Faults. I wrote it back in 2010, and I was terrified to put that in the open, but so I did. I went to a great group of writers every Thursday night um, right here in the city, and they were very kind to be extremely supportive towards my writing. So, very beautiful people. They are very talented people, talented writers, urban artists. That's that's their name, and they're very very gifted people. But anyway, I wrote that play back in 2010 and I put it away. I was terrified and petrified to do the reading out loud. And Lynn Cohen was she was the first person who read my work. And she said, Cece, you need to put this, you need to hear it out loud. She was the first one to say your work is very unique and different, and you have a way that I don't think anybody can write like you do. It's very Shakespearean, she said, and that was encouraging enough for me not even to dream to compare myself to any great writer. But it was encouraging for me to hear the support from actors in New York City. So but that play took a long time for me to write. It took a long time, and then I put it away, and then I went back to it and I put it away, and I went back to it again and again, and I put it away again and again. I was very close to shred it and get rid of it. I was not confident. I was really petrified. But after I had the reading, I finished my third act, and I'm transcribing the work. But now, since last year, I started writing different plays. And the reason why I'm writing different plays is because words, they keep coming to me. I don't look for words. It's all the way around. They come to me. So I have to put them down because I don't want them to disappear forever. So it's very taxing to keep up with the creative flow. And the reason why I'm writing different plays is because I have different characters knocking on my door. So it's very challenging, but I think the reading helps over decades. I think keeping my mind very open, keeping a humble heart, a good attitude, and just learning as much as I can. That really helps. And that everything is seems like it's coming together. It's a learning process for me, and I have a very long way to go. But I feel that writing has a sacred nature. I need to write, like I need to breathe, I need to create, I need to paint, I need to edit, I need to do my interviews, I need to work, I need to clean, I need to exercise the creative energy that is running through my veins. It's a lot of passion, and it is a lot of love. And yeah, I wanted to share my thoughts on writing and what I learned and what I keep learning. Very challenging when you're writing in a different language. Spanish is my first one, and then of course it's scary, and yeah, very very scary. But I keep learning, and I just wanted to share that. I wanted to share my inner reality and how imagination is so relevant in my life, and what it does to my psyche, what it does to my mind. The necessity to keep writing is like breathing to me. So I think it's a sacred calling. It's a very special. Um, I think it's a very special way of expressing my universe of possibilities. And the characters, they keep coming along. Words, they keep coming along. So my duty is to be a bridge. My duty is to be a vessel. My duty is to let all that energy run through me the best way I can, without judgment. That's the toughest part, not to judge your character, not to judge yourself. Just let him take over. Let the characters take over, and that's what I'm trying to do. I not even think, I just do, but it's very challenging, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful process. It's a beautiful creative process, and it's a driving force in my life.